guys, welcome back to my channel. I just want to take a little bit of time to do a 1-year review of the GROM Audio VLine VL2 unit that I had purchased back in November of 2018. Today's actually December 22nd. By the way, happy holidays to everybody, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. But yeah, I just want to take a little bit of time to update you guys on how it's been the last year. I do use it heavily. This is the only system pretty much I use. I haven't used my FM radio or my XM or my CD or anything like that pretty much since installing it. This is exclusively what I use when I drive. So let's jump to it. So if you guys recall my other review, I kind of went through how I installed it. I linked the documentation in the description of that video, so if you're still on the fence of buying it and you want to know how to install it, just go to that other video. I'll link it in the cards up in the right corner. But since that video, some things have changed, and I will say that initially I did have some issues where if I restarted the car after going to the store or something, the screen would just be black. And in order to fix that issue, I had to go into the glove box where I have my unit hidden or stored, and I had to unplug the unit, the main harness to it, and replug it in and kind of reseat the connection, and that would instantly show the interface. Since then, there have been a few firmware upgrades that have been pushed out, and the first one had to be loaded via SD card, so I had to pay $10 to GROM Audio to get the SD card shipped to me. But all the other ones have been over the air, so as long as you have a Wi-Fi connection, you can do the updates over the air. But since those updates, that issue may have happened like once in like 6 months. It's cut down in frequency considerably. I still work from home, so I'm not driving every day, but for the most part, I have no issues with it at all. Another cool thing that was added after that last video was Android Auto. Now they have a dedicated Android Auto mode, which is similar to what you would find in your top end BMW, Lexus, whatever, where you just plug in your phone via USB and you get the actual Android Auto interface. So let me showcase that for a second. So you'll see, okay, there it goes. So it's basically connecting to my phone, and this is the new Android Auto, by the way. So there's basically the interface, and if you go here, you can see all your apps like you would on a regular Android interface, news, phone, whatever your most recent used apps are. I pretty much use Google Play Music and Waze. That's all I really find myself using with this system. But Waze itself, it's paid for it, the system. I've avoided my share of tickets using Waze. But yeah, so they integrated this now, so it's all full-blown Android Auto. I have not tested the Apple CarPlay. I know some folks have asked me. Unfortunately, most of my family is moving away from iPhones, or fortunately, I guess, because I'm an Android user, so I don't have to support iPhones anymore. But I haven't had a chance to test it with an Apple, so unfortunately, I can't. I guess I played my Benny Hill theme song last time. Anyway, yeah, so that's pretty much the updates. I still have no complaints. I know people on the forum have had issues where it's reset their head unit settings, or it's broken their audio system in general, where they can't get stuff to work anymore. I don't know why or they encounter those issues, but I have not had a single problem other than that, where the black screen, which I just unplug it and replug it and fine. I have no problems with this unit. I still highly recommend it. Maybe they got a lemon, I don't know, but if I was to buy a new Infiniti, actually, so sitting next to me, you can't really see it, but is my wife's 2016 Q60 QX60 SUV. I actually bought her unit, but her car dash is a little bit different than my dash, so you can actually use a nice phone mount holder. So she's like, listen, why we're gonna spend the money when I can just put my phone on the dash and get the same features on a smaller screen. So you know, we ended up returning the unit, but I was already getting ready to install it. You know, that's how much I like it. I actually bought another one, but you know, full disclosure, we did return it because it just, you know, she wasn't planning to use it. So again, I'm not being paid by GROM Audio to, you know, to basically report on this, but I just wanted to give you guys, you know, an updated review because it's been a year since since I made, you know, since I installed it, and then been like, I want to say 8 months since I reviewed it last time, because that was back in March. Yeah, this video wasn't really planned, so apologize for the ums and pauses. But if you have any questions, or if you still have any concerns, definitely reach out in the comments or in the you know, Nico Club forum thread, and I'll be happy to answer any questions you may have. But overall, the system is still sturdy, you know, still stable. I don't get any glitches with it. They've added features which have helped performance on, you know, on the units themselves, meaning this Android Auto system, as well as the you know, integration of the ODA updates. No longer need to have a, you know, SD card every single time you want to do an update. So I have no problems, and I hope you guys, if you're interested, I hope you get them, because these things are definitely way better than the old clunky you know, systems that the cars come with for this model year. I mean, this stuff is ancient. It's touch screen, you know, which is, I guess, nice, but that's about it. The old Infiniti system is just, it's outdated. Technology in general in Infiniti cars seems to be way behind its competitors. So, you know, having that VLine unit, it definitely updates the car, makes it way more modern, and gives you more options for playing media that you typically don't get in the base packages. And I have a fully loaded M56. I mean, I have every option for the year, like every single one possible, and it's still, you know, it definitely felt dated before I got that unit. So still highly recommend it, and I'll wrap it up now. So again, if you have any questions, let me know. The old video will be in the top right corner via the card, so if you want to watch the old video, go ahead and click on that. And again, happy holidays. It's December 22nd, so Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.